he said James is in the film room at this point more than Ricky was. I mean, so is he catching up?
Stanzi said that?
Yeah, is he catching up, for what he's been missing, or is that just him? Do you see him doing that throughout his career?
I think they all do it, but I think you do it a little bit differently
Yeah.
when hey, there usually is a different mindset, with who's the starter, who's the backup, wherever you are in the, on the depth chart. But James has never done that actually. He's kind of always known. I remember, we always set goals, each year, and I always ask what their goals are, and they always write they want to be the starter, obviously, and James came in with some statistical based information on because I would always tell the guys who are backups they better be they can't think like backups, they can't prepare like backups, they have to think and prepare like starters. And James went up to me and came in with some statistical information on why he needed to be ready to be the starter because of what happens. I don't know, I forget if it was NFL or Big Ten or college, whatever it was, but he made me sit up and whoa, wow, that's really going on. But there's a lot of backups that end up playing, and he proved us he proved it right himself. So, but he's going to work at it.
Is it a good?
How's Jason White's move back to offense going?
Good, smart guy, sharp guy. Total. I mean, this total team guy too. Really helping a lot of other guys along the way. Done a super job in that regard, and again, the challenge he has right now is pretty much making sure he's got the system down. We moved him, enough to he'd probably be a great coach by the time we're done with him if that's what he wanted to do. But right now, we moved him so much we've probably put him in a state of confusion at times. But he's doing well. He really is.
Is it a good thing we haven't asked you about running back yet? Except for Jason, of course.
It's all what it is, and Marcus is doing well, really working extremely hard. DeAndre has got a little groin right now or hamstring right now that's held him out last week, but we're hopeful we're going to get him back this week, and we've liked what we've seen. Long way to go, in a lot of areas, but night and day from where he was during preseason. It's good.
Ken, your first comments when you came in here were about Norm. You've worked with him for a long time. How important is he to the success of this program? What does he do for this program? And how much did it mean just to have him back in December?
Well, I think, that's why I said tough. I mean, he's the model, the example of the toughness that that we want to have in every aspect, of our program. And Norm, he provides a lot of tremendous wisdom, as you guys are experienced. Well, you've experienced from time to time, but he provides that same wisdom to us as a program, or whether it's in meetings or out on the field or with with our players, whatever it may be. But he's a guy who's been around a long time, worked for a lot of different people, has great perspective on what's going on in life, period. In that, there are things bigger than just, just this, which is hard to believe, isn't it? Right? But he's able to bring some reality and levity and realism to to what we're trying to do with these players. Most of the time, but he's a great leader.
A lot of people wouldn't be back in his spot. working. Why do you think he is, and just what does it mean, just from a football sense, for you guys?
You know, I'm sure you guys asked him these questions, but he loves football. He loves being around these players. That's why he's here. And that's why he loves doing what he's doing. And, these are small, for him, for other people, these are giant obstacles to overcome. For him, these are small bumps in the road. That's it. It's crazy in that regard. It was kind of cold out at practice. I think it was last week. It was a cold day. Maybe he told you the story or not. I don't know. But they're driving around in the cart, and I'm so cold. I don't know how the conversation actually came up, but we're talking about it was pretty nippy out there or whatever. He goes, yeah, it was so darn cold, my leg fell off. And that like. And I can't remember if he said leg or foot or whatever, but I don't know how it's put on or anything, but apparently whatever it was, I don't know if it was a contraction or whatever, but he doesn't even blink. He thought it was funny, and, so yeah, a few people here think it was funny, but, probably his wife doesn't think that's funny, but what else is new with any of us, and a lot of, excuse me, but in that regard. But he's just a tough guy. Okay, have I gone too far now? But he's a tough guy and a great guy. A great guy to be around, and a great coach. He sees stuff. He knows football, and he understands the players. And there's no generational gap that has been become this Grand Canyon between him and some 18-year-old that's coming in as a freshman. It's pretty amazing. So he's just good.
You say